Ever feel like you need an extra brain?
And maybe an extra set of hands just to keep up in the consulting world.
Today we're diving into how AI is becoming that extra support.
And no, it's not just about replacing us with robots.
Though that would make for an interesting deep dive, wouldn't it?
Right.
What's fascinating here is that we're moving beyond the AI hype.
We're looking at how consultants are actually using these tools to get a real edge.
Exactly.
And we're lucky to have some insights from Dario Budino to guide us.
He's a consultant himself.
So he's not just talking theory here. He's in the trenches figuring out what works.
And he's sharing some pretty cool stories along the way.
Like, remember those high-pressure board meeting presentations we all dread?
Budino used an AI tool to basically role-play the whole thing.
Wait, seriously?
He had a bot pretend to be his clients.
Essentially.
He input different personalities for each board member.
Based on what he knew about them.
And the AI gave him feedback tailored to their concerns.
Imagine feeling that prepared, walking into that kind of meeting.
Okay, that's next level.
I'm already seeing the potential here.
So it's not just writing proposals or automating emails. It's about getting inside the heads of your clients.
Exactly.
It's about strategy.
Budino argues that AI isn't just a novelty in consulting anymore.
It's becoming essential for staying competitive.
Makes sense.
If some consultants are using AI to get that extra edge,
Everyone else needs to catch up, right?
that's what Budino seems to be saying.
And the cool thing is,
He breaks down how consultants can use AI at every stage of their work,
he starts with content development.
which I know can be a beast sometimes.
Tell me about it.
Brainstorming, research, drafting, it never ends.
Well, Budino talks about using AI as a thought partner.
Imagine wrestling with a complex problem.
You could bounce ideas off an AI, research different angles.
Even get initial drafts of reports written,
It's like having a brainstorming partner available 24/7.
one that doesn't get tired of your rambling.
But let's be honest,
Sometimes it's not the brainstorming that gets us.
it's making that mountain of information digestible for clients.
Oh, I hear you.
We've all been in those client meetings where their eyes start glazing over about halfway through the PowerPoint.
That's where Budino's insights on content simplification come in handy.
So how does AI help us turn consultant speak into something clients actually understand?
Well, think about how we use those AI summarization tools in our own lives.
You can do the same thing with client reports,
Presentation.
even emails.
AI can help pull out the key takeaways
Ditch the jargon.
and even adjust the tone to match who you're talking to.
No more spending hours trying to make my PowerPoint slides less terrifying.
I'm sold.
But it doesn't stop there, does it?
Budino had more to say about using AI to streamline our work.
Especially the tedious stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Remember those Excel sheets that always seem to need some complicated formula or macro?
Budino suggests using AI to automate those tasks.
He actually gives an example of how he trained an AI on his past reports and data sources.
Now it generates drafts automatically for him,
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about.
freeing up time so we can focus on the big picture thinking that clients really value.
Exactly.
And this applies to so many tasks we do as consultants.
Think about those weekly reports.
Formatting presentations.
Even responding to routine emails.
AI can streamline or even take over a lot of those repetitive tasks.
It's like having a virtual assistant who handles all the grunt work.
That sounds amazing.
But I have to imagine there are some potential downsides to relying so heavily on AI.
Budino addresses that as well.
He's clear that AI is not a magic bullet.
In fact, he has some pretty strong words about using AI as a replacement for good old-fashioned research and critical thinking.
So it's more like a powerful research assistant?
Not a replacement for our own expertise.
Exactly.
Budino stresses that you still need to know what questions to ask.
How to evaluate the information the AI gives you.
And how to connect the dots yourself?
And this is where it gets really important for consultants.
I'm intrigued.
What's the catch?
Well, Budino says we need to fact-check everything the AI generates.
He even uses this term hallucinate,
Hallucinate,
like it's seeing things that aren't there.
basically.
AI models can make mistakes,
And sometimes they even pull information out of thin air.
especially if you're not careful with your prompts.
It's like those times you stayed up too late working and start seeing typos that aren't really there.
Except with AI, those typos can turn into serious errors if we don't catch them.
That's a bit unnerving.
So how do we avoid falling down the AI rabbit hole?
Budino's big takeaway is specificity.
He says vague questions lead to vague.
And potentially inaccurate answers.
It's like asking a junior consultant a broad question and expecting a brilliant strategy.
You need to be clear
Concise.
and really think through what you're asking the AI to do.
So treat AI like you would any other member of your team.
with clear instructions and a healthy dose of skepticism.
Precisely.
And speaking of treating AI like a member of your team.
We can't forget about data privacy.
Yeah, that's right.
We can't just be throwing sensitive client information at these AI tools without thinking about the consequences.
Exactly.
Wadinho reminds us that as consultants,
We're entrusted with confidential information.
we need to understand the security protocols of any AI tool we're using.
And make sure we're not putting our clients at risk.
It's about finding that balance right.
Leveraging these powerful tools while still maintaining our ethical and professional responsibilities.
It's like we're always trying to find that balance,
Yeah.
embracing the new stuff, but
Not losing sight of what's important.
Yeah.
And that's really Badino's point, I think.
he's all about using AI to make what we already do better.
Not trying to replace us entirely.
So no matter how fancy these tools get,
It all comes back to
what you say,
like our gut feeling,
Mhm.
our judgment.
That's what really makes a difference.
Absolutely.
AI can crunch numbers and write reports,
Even sound like it's having a real conversation.
but it can't. It doesn't
The
get down.
human side of things, the
Look,
creativity of the
Plan.
connections, that's what we bring as consultants.
And honest,
That's what clients really value.
I've heard that saying,
Something like technology should be the wind in our sails.
not the captain of the ship.
Oh, I like that.
And Budinho seems to agree.
He keeps saying AI is a tool.
It's on us to use it the right way.
Right.
Ethically.
Thinking about our clients first and foremost.
This has been,
Not about you.
but this deep dive has really got me thinking.
Me too.
Budinho's given us a lot to consider.
It's like we need to be
I don't know.
one step ahead.
Yeah.
Informed, proactive,
Exactly.
and maybe even a little bit brave.
As we figure out this whole AI thing in consulting,
I couldn't agree more.
and who knows,
Maybe someone listening right now will be the next Budinho.
sharing their AI story.
And changing the game for all of us.
That's a great point to end on.
Really appreciate you diving into this with me today.
Anytime, it's been fun.